Let's talk about the Southern Baptist Convention, not the sanitized Sunday morning version, but the real story. The SBC was born out of a fight to protect slavery. That's not hyperbole, that's the foundation. In the 1840s, Baptists across America were arguing about whether slaveholders should be allowed to serve as missionaries. Northern Baptists said, no, owning human beings disqualifies you from moral leadership. Southern Baptists threw a fit. They demanded the right to send slave-owning men into the mission field, and when the national board wouldn't cave, the Southern churches stormed off and created their own denomination in 1845. That's the SBC's birthday and the continuation of their protest against equality. Their timing wasn't a coincidence. The country was ripping apart. Tension was boiling over. Everything from states' rights to the expansion of slavery, and the Southern Baptist leadership lined up squarely with the pro-slavery, pro-Confederacy worldview. While abolitionists were preaching freedom, SBC leaders were publishing sermons justifying bondage as biblical, insisting the hierarchy of enslaver over enslaved was divinely ordained, and God himself supported their ownership of other humans. It was theology molded to fit an economic system built directly on human suffering. When the Civil War hit, the Southern Baptist Convention didn't just happen to be Southern. Their entire institutional identity meshed perfectly with the Confederacy's goals. They gave spiritual cover to a war fought to keep millions of people in chains. Ministers blessed Confederate troops, pushed propaganda from the pulpit, and told congregations that God himself wanted the South to win. It was religion weaponized, a moral shield for an immoral cause, much like today. Even after the Confederacy collapsed, the SBC didn't suddenly wake up enlightened. They spent generations resisting desegregation, attacking civil rights leaders, and doubling down on white supremacy in both theology and practice. Their own leaders have had to admit in recent decades that the denomination's entire existence is rooted in defending slavery and the systems that grew from it. The Southern Baptist Convention wasn't an innocent bystander in America's darkest chapter. It was an architect, a cheerleader, and a willing partner in the machinery of oppression. That history matters because institutions built on injustice don't magically grow out of it. They carry the imprint forward, and the only way to understand their influence today is to look straight at where they came from. Did you know this about the SBC? Leave your experiences in the comments.